My mother died an awful long time ago, and I like to dedicate this song to her because she never heard me sing it. She never heard me sing any of this stuff, but she might have liked it. You never know. Kells Water. Here's a health to you, bonny Kells Water, where you'll get all the pleasures of life, where you'll get all the fishing and fowling, and a bonny wee lass for your wife. Oh, it's down where yon waters run muddy, I'm afraid they will never run clear, and it's when I begin for to study, my mind is on them that's not here. For there's this one and that one may court him, but if anyone gets him but me, it's early and late I will curse them that parted lovely Willie from me. Oh, a father, he calls on his daughter, two choices I'll give unto thee. Would you rather see Will is a ship a-sailing, or see him hung like a dog from yon tree? Oh, father, dear father, I love him. I can no longer hide it from thee. Through an acre of fire I would travel, along with lovely Willie to be. Oh, it's hard was the heart that confined her, and took from her her heart's delight. May the chains of old Ireland bind around them, and soft be their pillows at night. Oh, yonder's a ship on the ocean, and she does not know which way to steer. From the east to the west she's a-blowing, she reminds me on the charms of my dear. Oh, yonder my Willie will be coming, he said he'd be here in the spring, and it's down by yon green shades I'll meet him, and among yon green bushes we'll sing. For a gold ring he placed on my finger, saying, love, bear this in your mind. If ever I sail from old Ireland, you'll mind I'll not leave you behind. Farewell to you, bonny Kells Water, where you'll get all the pleasures of life, where you'll get all the fishing and fowling, and a bonny wee lass for your wife. Thank you very much. Oh, yonder's a ship on the... This is the tarted up version of Arthur McBride. Had a first cousin called Arthur McBride. He and I took a stroll down by the seaside, seeking good fortune and what might betide. 'Twas just as the day was a-dawning. Then after resting we both took a tramp. We met Sergeant Harper and Corporal Cramp, besides the wee drummer who beat up for camp with his rowdy-dow-dow in the morning. He says, my young fellows, if you will enlist, a guinea you quickly will get in your fist, besides a crown for to kick up the dust and drink the king's health in the morning. For a soldier he leads a very fine life. He always is blessed with a charming young wife, and he pays all his debts without sorrow or strife, always lives happy and charming. And a soldier he always is decent and clean, in the finest of clothing he's constantly seen, while other poor fellows go dirty and mean, and sup on thin gruel in the morning. Says Arthur, I wouldn't be proud of your clothes, for you've only the lend of them, as I suppose. You dare not change them one night for you know. If you do, you'll be flogged in the morning. And now, me bold sergeant, we are not for sale. We'll make no such bargain, and your bribe won't avail. We're not tired of our country, we don't care to sail, although that your offer is charming. And if we were such fools as to take the advance, it's right bloody slender would be our poor chance. For the Queen wouldn't scruple to send us to France, where we would be shot without warning. Sergeant, if I hear but one word, I instantly now will out with my sword. Into your bodies his strength will afford, so now my gay devils take warning. But Arthur and I, we took the odds, we gave them no chance for to launch out their swords. Whacking shillelaghs came over their heads, paid them right smart in the morning. Rifled his pouch and we made a football of his rowdy-dow-dow into the ocean to rock and to row, bad at a tea just returning. As for the old rapier that hung by his side, we flung it as far as we could in the tide. To the devil I pitch you, says Arthur McBride, to temper your steel in the morning.